In my book, Bankable Leadership, I talk about two primary actions that leaders must engage in to ensure that they're creating a bunch of responsible employees who are also not entitled whiners. The first one is to impart a sense of meaning on them. And the tool that I'm going to recommend for this, I call the So That tool. The So That tool is intended to help your employees understand the impact they have and their job has on your organization and your department specifically. So one example, let's say you are a CFO of a large company and you are talking to a first-level employee who is an accountant. You might sit down with that employee and not make the assumption that that employee understands what her work is doing every day and how it contributes to the organization. So you might sit down and say, you look at all of our accounting software and you look at our financials of our company so that we can pass our audits and we can remain financially viable and continue to do all the great work that we do. The So That tool, so simple, but it's something that managers don't take the time or the energy to have the discussion with their employees. The second bankable action that I'd like to give you is very simple, but often not done by most managers, and that's creating a sense of team camaraderie. This doesn't have to be a complicated exercise, and again, it's not touchy-feely because of the results that it will help your team achieve. I have one team that I work with that's comprised of bankers, self-professed people who say that they don't frequently know how to have fun. So what they do every quarter is get off-site, away from the office, and do something fun, purely fun for the sake of enjoying themselves. And to help them remember that the purpose of that activity is to have fun, they have a set of plastic teeth that they pass from person to person. And when you have the teeth, it's your job to come up with a fun activity solely for the purpose of enjoying each other's company. Now, this is not a fluffy activity, as I said earlier. What it will do is it will help your team have a sense of meaning and a sense of belonging with the other people in their group as well as you, which ultimately will help them take responsibility for their work because they care a lot more than they would otherwise. So in sum, I hope these two actions will help you create a bunch of completely responsible employees and not a bunch of whiners.